Hi trader, Hugh Grossman here again with another lesson about trading SPY options. Now the last time we talked about what options are, some of the trading jargon, and how options relate to the equity. Let's now look at a practical example of how options work. Imagine that Jim has a house on the edge of town for sale for $400,000. Well, I happen to suspect something that Jim does not know. That soon enough, the town council will approve the development of a world-class golf course right behind Jim's house. This will undoubtedly increase his home's value to, say, $800,000, literally overnight, once the world finds out he backs onto the ninth hole. So, I offer to buy Jim's house for his full purchase price of $400,000, but I don't know if I really want his house, so instead, I offer Jim a $10,000 premium for the option to buy his house at his full price at a later agreed-upon date. If I want his house by the expiration date, I exercise that option and pay Jim $400,000. If not, he keeps the $10,000 and the house. It's a good deal for Jim. He gets everything he wants. But I'm not actually interested in buying Jim's house. See, I'm just interested in the benefit of the investment. So I take my option to Wanda and sell it to her for $15,000. Now she can buy Jim's house, which we suspect to be worth $800,000 by the expiration date. She can buy it for a mere $400,000 plus the $15,000 she just paid me. But Wanda doesn't really want the house either. So Wanda takes that option to Mark, who buys the option from Wanda for $30,000. You still with me? And on it goes until expiration. So I am very happy because I just bought Jim's option for $10,000 and sold it to Wanda for $15,000, making a 50% profit on my investment. Wanda is also very happy because she paid me $15,000 for the option to buy Jim's house and sold it later to Mark for $30,000. Mark is also very happy because he decided to hold on to the option expiration and exercise his right to buy Jim's house for $400,000. Mark's total investment was the $400,000 he paid to Jim plus the $30,000 he paid to Wanda. That's a total of $430,000 paid for an asset worth $800,000 should the golf course be approved. And of course, Jim is happy he got his full asking price of $400,000 for his house, plus the $10,000 from me for the option. I hope you follow that. Of course, options can be risky. Let's say at the town meeting to approve the golf course, the town becomes aware that the proposed golf course and what was Jim's house and is now Mark's house sits on what should be protected wetlands. So the town not only cancels the plans to build the golf course, but also limits what Mark can do with the house. So the house is no longer worth $800,000, may not even be worth the $400,000. Mark took a risk and may have to hold out for a while before that risk returns a profit. Well, Wanda and I also took a risk on that same option and profited. The moral of the story is that nothing is gained without risk and without the right knowledge, training, and experience. Those risks can be managed and minimized. Stay tuned for another lesson coming shortly.